Hello, beautiful seekers of the world. Welcome back to the Existential Shift. If you're new and stumbling by, hi, my name is Morgane. Normally I do 13 videos per month, taroscopes, one for each sign. And if you want to find your own sign, feel free to go to either the playlist of your zodiac or the playlist of the month you're watching. And it will all be there. This is bonus, extra fun content. I'm going to do a reading for all the signs today, all 13 signs, including Ophiuchus. And if you are feeling inclined to timestamp this, I would be most grateful. You'll give us all a great service. So thank you in advance for that. Thank you for all the moderators and patrons that are hopefully joining and helping me with the chat and kind of telling people what's going on and which sign I'm at. Hi, everybody. I see people joining. I'm very happy to see you guys. I will be working with the After Tarot. This will be a reading for love for you and your person of interest by the sign for the next 3 days. So when you're watching this, count today, tomorrow, and the next day, and that's what I'm putting my focus on. Of course, energy is lucid, so you can take it as it makes sense to you, but you make that call. Okay, that's the focus that I'm putting in. Before we get to it, and also to give a chance for more people to join, I am nominated to be on the cover of Maxim magazine, which is a global magazine, and you guys have put me in the finals. It requires a daily free vote, once a day, every day. The link is below and here in the chat. If you are enjoying this reading, inspired, entertained, anything really, if I make you feel anything and you feel inclined to reciprocate, this will be a wonderful way, and I am most grateful. Please be sure to do this every day because this is a long game up until August 13th. If you're watching this before August 14th, it is very relevant. Okay, so just click the link below and show me the love. I want to put the existential shift on the map. I want to raise awareness and consciousness and spirituality to more people, and that will be an amazing way for me to do so. So wherever Morgane goes, the existential shift goes. So let's do this together. And thank you for those who have already been voting every day. Don't take your foot off the gas, because when we are at our best, we need to go better. When we are at our fastest, we need to go faster. If you see me number one, you've got to sustain me number one, because that just means that the other girls who are winners of other groups, and we don't disrespect powerful women, they're just more inclined to work harder and pass me, right? And we can't let that happen. So if I'm not number one, make me number one. If I'm number one, sustain me number one. For example, right now, a beautiful Amazon in my group has passed me. And with all due respect and love that I have for her, not going to happen. We're number one. So cast your daily vote. See it as also an exercise of manifestation, because one act of intent, a simple act of intent, means everything and can literally transform your world. So let's do this together as a tribe. All right. With that being said, I see we have joiners. Hi, everyone. I'm going to chat for a minute, and then I'm going to go into the reading. Okay? And when you're timestamping this for the zodiac sign, please be sure to also start in the beginning with announcement for the cover. So people will also watch that and not skip it. It's important to me. Okay, I have here moderators. I have here Tia. Hey. Hey, Mothic Beauty, Lash Boss Empire. Lash Boss Empire, you voted again. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Talia, Brandy Hurt also just voted. Awesome. Hi, everybody. Cheryl, Becky, thank you so much for joining on such a short notice. That is so awesome. I can't wait to see what love has in store for you and your person in the next 3 days. With that being said, if you want to go deeper and into really extensively into you and your person of interest dynamic for this month, there is a special Love Extended. Link is below, either on Vimeo or on Patreon. On Patreon, it's for unlimited streaming, and on Vimeo, it's for separate purchase. Depends on what you prefer. But the unlimited streaming on Patreon, you can cancel anytime, and until then, you can enjoy all the readings of this month and past months. So check it out. Talia, I said your name's so beautiful. That's because I'm from Israel. Talia is a beautiful name over there. Emily, hi. She's a Tarot Masterclass student. Hope you're enjoying my masterclass. Cool. Okay. Without further ado, let's get to this. We're going to start chronologically with Aries and move all the way through Pisces and then Ophiuchus. I will give a reminder before each time I do a sign to cast your daily vote in case someone is timestamping this included. So when people skip to their own sign, they hear that too. The live yesterday was crazy. I gave free readings to everyone for like 3 hours straight to jumpstart the quarterfinals, and that was a lot of fun, but also crazy. And there was lightning bolts outside and raining, and then the sun came out, and the weather was crazy. And for me, it was like, that's some autonomy to what is coming. Okay, so I'll shuffle a little bit to focus on people who are watching this either today or after the live. I will include the energy of all the seekers who are guided to watch this, please. Messages for love. I look into my seekers' love and their person of interest for the coming 3 days. I'll start with Aries, but first I want to put the intent for the collective of seekers who will be joining today and in other days. Most especially, please, my generous reciprocating seekers who are helping my journey in return and are voting for me daily for the cover. Okay, I think we shuffled enough. 7 minutes in, it's a good number. Where is Tia? So Tia and where are you? I'm gonna make you and Emily. Tia and Emily, I'm making you guys moderators, just in case you want to kind of help out during the chat with linking the voting link and with just telling people who are joining which sign we're on. If you want to do that, that would be awesome, and thank you in advance. So yeah, it's Hebrew. מדברת עברית שוטף, חמודה, אני מהארץ, born and raised in Israel. Okay. All right, Aries. What is going on with Aries' person of interest and them in the next 3 days? Message for Aries love life. Aries and their person of interest. Aries and their person of interest, please, for the next 3 days. Dear Aries, if you're joining right now because you jumped to the timestamp, please be sure to cast your daily vote. Link is below. Thank you. It's free. Message for Aries and their person of interest for the next 3 days. What does Aries need to know? Too many cards. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Oh, the cards are like shuffling forever. Interesting. I'm picking up on a very inner energy for the next 3 days. Very contemplating. Aries are really going within to think about what they want from love and from relationships. They're going through a very emotional time of, going through, I feel like you're going through an emotional time of processing a lot of emotions and kind of resolving within yourself what it is that you want, who it is that you want. Interesting. Okay. What else I'm picking up on for Aries? The Aries seekers. And guys, because this is love messages, of course it's for sun, moon, and rising, like always. But check out your Venus and your Jupiter. And possibly if they're potent, also your 5th/7th house. For those of you who know, if you don't know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Watching your sun sign is more than enough. But for those of you who know, go for those as well. Thank you, everyone. What more for Aries? Okay, I wanted to focus on messages for Aries. So Aries is really with their own inside, like going within the next few days. I feel a lot of unresolved emotion that they want, that you, what do I say they? That you, maybe I'm talking to cross-watchers. Maybe there's a lot of cross-watchers who want to know. Yeah, that makes sense with the energies, because if Aries is going within, then people who are dealing with Aries probably want to know what's up. So I have King of Pentacles. Yeah. And also focusing on work. You're focusing on work, Aries. You're focusing on your stability, on what it is that you want. You're gaining a more serious approach to life and to romance, and specifically because this is messages focusing on love. Wow. The world. So there's a certain completion between you and your person, or I'm actually picking up more so inner, like maybe it's completion with your attitude towards love. Maybe it's completion with things from the past. This could be completion with someone from the past, that is actually physically in your life, or it could be someone that is in your life, in your mind. You know, Mercury is retrograding in Cancer as I'm recording this. And a lot of people are really processing their emotions and their subconscious and their past and going into the nostalgia. And I feel like, Aries, you want to just be above it and find your best self. You're really ready. I feel like you guys are really ready to start a new cycle when it comes to love and romance. And this is the real deal. Okay, so you're either in a state of mind that is looking for the real deal, or you are dealing with someone who's the real deal for you, which is possibly why you are really contemplative and going within in the next 3 days to figure out your approach to it, how you want to go about it, how you truly feel, because this is very serious energy. This is very mature energy. This is global energy. This is someone that has a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, and they're not taking what they're doing lightly. They have high goals and aspirations. So your attitude towards love is very meaningful right now. And I feel like you might know your soulmate, because this is also the card of Hermaphrodite, the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So there's something very soulmate to this. Okay? All right. Cool. That was a message for Aries. Are there any Aries in the house that can tell me if they resonate? If anytime I'm on a sign and you feel like it resonates, please feel free to say so. All right, Taurus. Time for Taurus. How are my amazing Taurian seekers? If you skipped now with the timestamp, please be sure to remember to cast your daily vote. Link is below. And thank you in advance. Taurus sun here. Yay. What do my Taurus need to know about love for the next 3 days? Message for love for the next 3 days for Taurus. Taurus and their person. Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm so sorry. I'm going back to Aries for a second, because I realize what I want to do for all the signs right now, and I don't want to leave Aries behind and do it for everyone but not for them. So the cards show me the attitude of Aries. Let me see if they're willing to show me their person. Aries is person. The person Aries is most interested in and is dealing with. What is Aries person feeling towards Aries in the next 3 days? Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. So Aries, your person is working really, really hard on something. There's a certain conflict, not a bad conflict, but something that they're really invested in, that they really care about, that they're really serious about, that they're very diligent about. They're very focused on what it is they're doing, and they have a lot of things going on at once that they need to tackle. But it's also a very positive card, so by energy, they're very present in your life. Okay? I don't see them reaching out on their own in the next 3 days, because even though they might want to, I feel like because they're dealing with so many things and they have so many things they're doing and focusing on, they just it's not applicable for the next 3 days anyway. Okay? Cool. Which makes sense because you're also going within in the next 3 days, so maybe it kind of makes sense all in all. Great. Now, Taurus. Show me Taurus for the next 3 days in regards to their person of interest, please. Taurus in the next 3 days in regards to their person of interest, please. Taurus in the next 3 days in regards to their person of interest. And thank you for casting your daily vote. My Taurus seekers. Love for the next 3 days. Show me Taurus. The Star. One more card. Wow, very aqua energies. So Taurus, you're really going into your idealism, into your dreams, into manifestation, into grand ideas and vision of your future and of your soul purpose. Taurus is really focusing on their soul purpose and on love. And they're starting to think love, not just feel love, if that makes sense, but in a very good way. Like Taurus wants someone who understand their vision and understand their ideas, and they have a common goal, a shared goal that they can reach the heights with them. Taurus wants their soulmate. Taurus wants someone that understands them on a soul level and on a mental level. And the next 3 days, they're really focusing on what their heart truly wants and in behaving in accordance, right? And in planning and speaking and being the things that they claim to be, and really tapping into their soul, true soul blueprint when it comes to love. Like Taurus is not playing around. Taurus is very romantic. Taurus believes in love. Taurus wants something big, and they're not going to settle. So if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, they're not in a mindset of settling. They're in a mindset of something very fantastical and loving and true. So truth is a very high value for Taurus. So only come to them, if you're a cross-watcher, come to them with the utmost regards to being sincere. Now let's see Taurus's person of interest. Taurus's person is going through the Death card. One more card, please, for Taurus's person for the next 3 days. Death card, 6 of Wands, and Devil. So Taurus's person is very intense. They're also going through a very meaningful life experience of growth, possibly massive success, and it puts them in a place of, and this is just for the next 3 days, of feeling really high and mighty about themselves. They might have the tendency to play games. They might have the tendency to achieve something and then take it for granted. They are very charismatic and magnanimous and possibly very successful. They really know how to work with their energy. But they are going through a big change right now. And the way they're dealing with it in the next 3 days is by doing the same things that they're used to doing. So their life is changing when it comes to love, but they're trying to deal with the change with the same ways that they've used to before. But it will bite them in the ass because Taurus is like, you're trying to bring the devil to me and I'm like the star, like I'm going to see right through it, right? Clear waters. Now here's something interesting. Star and devil are both carrying the archetype of the morning star, of Venus. So Venus energy are very strong here. There's a lot of passion here, so there might be like intense attraction between Taurus and their person, like something very magnetic. But Taurus comes to it from a soul level of like pure love, and Taurus's person is still being like, how you doing, kind of thing. But the Death card is here, and the Star card and the Queen of Swords is here. So that means Taurus's energy will really impact their person's energy into massive transformation, but in the next 3 days, they're still holding on to the same, to their ways, okay? But it's really, really interesting. I kind of liked it. Tracy, you got your vote in again? Yeah, it's super simple. The thing is, they ask you to sign up for Facebook, okay? Now, it doesn't spam you. It doesn't steal your information. It's just to make sure that you're not a robot that steals and cheats votes, right? That you're a person. It's just to prevent fraud. That's all. But it's super safe and it's easy. It literally takes 5 seconds. And there is the option of warrior vote, but that requires a donation to Homes for Wounded Warriors. They build homes for injured veterans, and that's amazing. So if you want to do that, please feel free. You will gain more votes for me, but it does require donation. And that is also a way to bypass Facebook, if that applies to you. It resonated perfectly. Yay! Awesome. Of course, you have to wait 24 hours. It's one vote once a day, every day. So people don't like sit in front of it. Okay. Thank you, Taurus, and thank you, Aries. Now let's move to Gemini. So Gemini, hi, lovers and seekers. Thank you for your daily vote. Love message for Gemini and their person for the next 3 days. Show me Gemini. And when you ask to cast your daily vote, you can also copy paste the link and share the link. Because some people sometimes join and they don't know and they're new. So that way they can just easily press on it. Thank you. Gemini. Show me Gemini in regards to their person for love. Message for love from Gemini in the next 3 days. What is Gemini up to in the next 3 days? And this is also great for cross watchers because I'm showing you Gemini and their person. Okay. Gemini and their person for the next 3 days. Show me Gemini. The Emperor. One more card. Show me Gemini. So Gemini, you are... and 8 of Swords. Gemini, you feel... Okay, I'm picking up on... like you're feeling you want to be a savior, like kind of help someone and through a difficult time. So maybe the person that you're dealing with is going through something for the next few days, or is going through something that you feel like you want to step up and be responsible and be there for them. So that's very sweet. Geminis want to show up and express that they're present and serious and meaningful. Now, this is a very masculine energy. So this might be masculine Geminis in relation to, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be a feminine that really wants to guide your person through something difficult. Okay. Show me Gemini's person for the next 3 days. Yeah, it's the After Tarot. I love that deck too. Gemini's person in the next 3 days. What does Gemini need to know about their person in the next 3 days? What is happening with Gemini's person of interest in the next 3 days, please? The Death card and the Tower. So Taurus's person also had the Death card, but they had the Devil, and it's kind of similar energy. So Gemini, your person is going through a massive change in their life, which makes sense that you would want to kind of be there for them and guide them through it and just support them. Something in their life completely breaks down and will never be the same. They're either changing residence or a job, or they had or are about to receive some news in the next 3 days that are going to be meaningful. But it's something that is life transforming. And Gemini knows that, so that's why you're there for them. So your person is going to really be dealing with their reality right now. But so if they're kind of ignoring you or not present, know that it's because they're dealing with so many things right now. And again, this is for the next 3 days, so that can help you to understand a little bit what they're going through. They need to build their foundations and structure in regards to something in their life, like literally from ground zero. I'm not answering private questions right now. Hey, Monica, welcome. Thank you for the warrior vote. You're always so generous and kind, and I really appreciate your support. But today I'm not doing private questions. I'm doing it by the sign. And right now we are Gemini and their person of interest for the next 3 days. But thank you for being here. She's a patron, Monica. And it's always really very awesome. Okay. But back to Gemini. Gemini and their person. So Gemini, you are asked by your person, it's up to you to show patience and presence. If you're in a relationship, then be present for them. They need you. And if they're being weird or a little bit like not focusing on you, it's because they're going through the death card and the tower. It's something that is possibly surprising and big and feels really difficult. So now, it could be a mindset. It doesn't have to be an actual, like, God forbid, a disaster or something like that. It could be a mindset, an eureka moment, an understanding, a discovery of some sort, realizing some truth, going through an emotional change, an emotional breakdown. If Gemini's person is going through an emotional process or a psychological process or a healing process, this is a massive breakthrough. And Gemini is asked to be there for them. Okay? All right. Thank you, Gemini. Who are we on now? Cancer. Oh my God, Dustin, you have a family of all the signs that I just described. Okay, Cancer Seeker. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Love message for Cancer and their person of interest for the next 3 days. Thank you for casting your daily vote. My moderators aren't really sharing the link, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. Hey guys, you can share it. I'm going to share this here. Every now and then when someone new joins, you can share this link and tell them what to do. Okay. So Cancer. Cancer for the next 3 days from when you're watching this. Cancer and their person. What is Cancer feeling in regards to their person? Oh, Cancer is going through it. Wow, it just hit me without even the cards. Okay. A lot of emotion, a lot of concern. And sadness. Let's see what this is about. Show me Cancer in regards to their person of interest in the next 3 days. Show me Cancer. Wow, Cancer, you're really going through it. This is crazy. This is the third time in 4 signs that the death card is coming up. And you see me shuffle in front of the camera. For those of you who don't know, 78 cards in a classic deck of tarot, one of each. There's no several cards of the same card. So, wow, the next 3 days are a massive portal and a change when it comes to your love life, to everyone, actually. It's coming up. We are going through massive transformation. We are shedding past emotions, psychological, karmic things that have been holding you back. You're stepping forward and you are taking no prisoners, Cancer. You are like, this hurts too much. I'm done with feeling this pain. I want something new. I want to feel good. I want to step into the sun. If you're new to tarot, because I feel like I have a lot of new seekers in general, but also new people to the esoterics. The death card doesn't mean literal change. It means it could in very specific cases, and I will never, ever ask to see it in general readings, ever. I don't even do that on my private sessions. It's possible, but I'm not going into that. But it's not what I'm doing here, and it's not what I've seen here, and I'm telling you that in certainty. It's the transformation, it's the change. But it's never going back. Cancer, in the next 3 days, you do not want to go back. You want to have a new life when it comes to your love life, the Hermit. So you're willing to take the time and go within and understand what it is that you want. you're seeking your own truth. Who am I? Why am I keep finding myself in this type of situations or in these types of emotions? Cancer feels like they want to transform their life in truth from the core. And it's like you're really seeking for your essence and what is your ideas of love and what is your ideas of relationship, and you're literally reaching into your guts and subconscious, and it's a journey. So the next 3 days are very, very intense, possibly solitary for you. You're keeping to yourself. I don't see you connecting with your person, whether you're in a relationship or not. It's almost like you're just taking the time for yourself to deal with what you're going through. Show me now Cancer's person. Cancer's person of interest in the next 3 days. Show me Cancer's person. Ooh, very heavy emotions, very deep. Show me Cancer's person of interest for the next 3 days. 7 of Cups, one more. And the Hierophant. A lot of cards of wisdom and knowledge, and we have the axis of Scorpio, Taurus, and Scorpio, Virgo. Wow, so earth, water. Intense understanding. In the next 3 days, also your person is going through their I feel like they're going, your person is like scrolling through the books, even contacts of their exes and or of their options or of the people they are involved with or were involved with, to kind of make the realizations, to connect the dots. Interesting, this is very specific. They're trying to connect the dots between in their love life and like what the people they were dealing with, what is the common thread, what they can realize from it, what they can understand, and what they can learn and grow from. They want to go from, not seeing the truth and being confused and also being possibly confusing. They want to go through the process of spiritual maturity and being truthful and committed. This is a very strong card of commitment. Cancer, you might be dealing with someone who's going from confusion and options and fantasy and being disconnected and not really present to I need to step up and be. A lot of people are really stepping up into their wisdom. Wow, and they're like, it's growing pain. So the next 3 days are very, very spiritual and very meaningful, Cancer, both for you and your person. I'm not seeing a lot of communication between the two of you in the next 3 days, but that's because both of you are like going through it, and it's actually in a very good way. You're going to come out of it smarter, better. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Thank you for your support. Cool. Okay, Cancer, I hope this helped. And I still feel the heaviness on my chest. Be with it, sit with it. Don't drown in it, but understand it. There's a lot. The next 3 days are a portal for major realizations. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, but also Venus and Jupiter. See what resonates with you. See what strikes a chord. Connect the dots between what I see for you and your person of interest. Okay? And welcome to everyone who's joining. Moderators, tell them, oh, Tia is already doing that. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I can't even, sorry for like ranting and yattering sometimes between the signs. It's just, guys, I am so overwhelmed with the love. It's one thing to comment that you love me. It's a whole other thing to show up 39 days for the first part of the competition, and now for the next 33, now 32 more days. Let's be focused. 10 days to the semifinals as I'm recording this, but it's going to continue until August 14th. But so many of you are like, you're showing up every day and voting. That's an act of love. That's not just words, that's actions. And I go to sleep giggling. I'm not kidding. Like I want to cry. I don't know how my life turned out to have a group of so-called strangers from all over the world Oh my God, I'm sorry. I never imagined. I never imagined, and thank you. Sorry. It's like I already won, regardless of what happens. And I have like friends and family members texting me, writing me, showing up, and it's just, thank you. Sorry. So it's everything. Okay, before I go into Leo, I don't want to put my tears into it. So let me take a little bit of a break and read you guys. Aw, don't tear up too. Tia, I'm going to cry now too. You have touched my life in a very meaningful way. You deserve this. Thank you. I as a kid, I wanted to heal the world. I wanted to have a lot of power and influence so I could help and change. And you guys allow me to do that for you and with you. And that's the fact that you will trust me and allow me. That's they're helping me just as much, you know. So like one person is everything. So to have like, we just reached 19,000 subscribers, by the way. The channel, the Existential Shift. And it's like, when I started this channel, I just posted a video because I was upset about something and I just wanted to give myself a tarot reading, and I just posted it and it just kind of happened. So 3 years ago, if someone had told me that this is where I'll be right now with you here, I would be like, I'm not that lucky. No, I am not that lucky, but I am. I'm feeling very, very blessed because of you guys. Thank you for the kind words, everyone. Okay. Poor Leos, they were like, I mean, I don't want to be rude. She's crying and all, but can we get to my reading? You're right. Leo. Not my drama. Leo. Leo's drama. Not my drama, but Leo's drama. Hello, Leo. This is the next 3 days for you and your person of interest. Thank you for casting your daily vote. Show me Leo for their person, in regards to their person and love life in the next few days. Message for Leo for love in the next few days. Again, Aries also had it. King of Pentacles. One more card. Show me Leo. Okay. King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Leo is ready to approach someone and give them an offer. Billingsley Meister, is that oh, it's one of my patrons. Here's $10 if you stop crying. Just kidding. Scorpio Sag. I already stopped. Oh my God, but thank you. I appreciate the $10. The Swedish krone, right? SEK Swedish krone. All right, sorry. Leo is planning to take something to the next level, possibly offering an invite or a proposal or an offer to visit or to go somewhere or to travel somewhere or to do something, but it's something with intent. So it might seem like a small approach to their person, Leo, to your person, but it holds within a way bigger intent and a more serious goal. So Leo is very serious in regards to their love life, and there's someone that you, Leo, are very interested in and are very serious with. If you're a feminine Leo, then same, but you should know there's also a masculine that is thinking about you very seriously and might reach out, inviting you to something, offering you something, but very tangible. And this is for the next few days, so cool. Show me Leo's person for the next few days. The person of interest, Leo's person of interest for the next few days. Show me Leo's person of interest for the next few days. One more card. Wow. So we have 8 of Pentacles, Judgment, and Page of Cups. So your person, Leo's person, is focusing on their work, and they're wondering about you, Leo. They're wondering, will Leo call? Will Leo text? Will Leo reach out? Will Leo propose if you're in a relationship? Will Leo do this, do that? But they're trying to like not be about that. They're trying to focus on whatever it is they're focusing on, but they're like, it's on their mind constantly. Like, this is funny. They're like, and they're also considering reaching out, approaching, contacting, but I think they're not going to do that on their own in the next few days, and more so be like in a place of waiting for Leo. Okay, that's cool. Any Leos in the house that thinks it makes sense? And also, Leo's person is going through emotional realizations about their job and about what it is that they want to do in their life, something with their creativity. They might be considering on changing career paths to focusing on what they're passionate about. All right. It's like, since I stopped sitting on a chair and started sitting on the floor for the readings, I feel better, but then I need to stretch my legs every now and then. I need to find a solution to how I sit for this reading, for the readings, because I don't find anything comfortable for a long duration of time. I need something that I'm able to like stretch and sit and suddenly stand and move around. Like this is, okay. All right. Leo, no, I already did Leo, sorry. And thank you for casting your daily vote. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. How was I supposed to know? I don't know why Britney came up to my mind. Maybe like Britney Spears. That was weird. I love Britney. I grew up in the 90s. 90s pop and early 2000 pop is the best. If you didn't dance to the sounds of Britney Spears and Madonna and Five and Aqua, you did not have fun in your life. Oh my God. I miss those times. It was fun. Okay. What can I say? I like, you know, it was fun. And Backstreet Boys. Oh my God. Okay. Virgo. Thank you for casting your daily vote. This will be you and your person of interest for the next 3 days. Let's see. How is Virgo feeling about their person in the next 3 days? 6 of Cups, very nostalgic, very contemplative, very full of thoughts about, is it my soulmate? Is it not my soulmate? Are we truly connected? Yeah, Virgo is in the feels and in the thinks. Virgo is like really thinking about their childhood and their past and what led them to where they're at and to how they feel about love in general, but also in regards to Virgo's person. It's almost like you're trying to search the corners of your childhood and of your family relationships to figure out how you are in love and how it is affecting you at this time. And now this is the next 3 days. So it's almost like you're wondering, is this my real person, or is this someone that is just a repetition of like childhood psychological needs, right? Let's see Virgo's person for the next 3 days. What is Virgo's person of interest feeling in regards to Virgo, and what is happening in the next 3 days in Virgo's person? King of Swords. One more. Magician. I want one more. So Virgo, your person, as you are in your own world and in your own space, and you're in it. It's like you're in this bubble of past, present, and future. Your person is right here in reality thinking what to do with you. What do I do with Virgo? How do I deal with this person? How do I deal with this girl? How do I deal with this guy? They're thinking, they're planning. They want to reach out, but they want to do it in a way that will express what they think or what they want, but also help them achieve what it is that they want to achieve with you. Your person, Virgo, is very talented, is very thoughtful, is very sensitive, and they're trying to read you, read your way of thinking, read your way of processing, and it's like they're trying to find their way into your bubble. It's kind of very sweet, actually. So the next 3 days, I feel like Virgo are contemplating, and their person is like, do I say something? Do I text? Do I call? Do I knock? Like, depending if you're in a relationship or not, right? What's the best thing I can do with Virgo or for Virgo? Spot on. Yay, cool. That's kind of cute. I like that. But someone is in there, you're on their mind and you're on their intent, and it's sincere. All right. I'm annoyed with my hair right now, so I'm gonna, excuse me. We're going to go down, and now we're going to do Virgo. Oh, sorry, we did Virgo. Now we're going to do Libra. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Good thing to have a camera and a mirror at the same time, because I can see myself. All right, Chatty Morgane. Libra. Libra. Show me Libra for the next 3 days in regards to their person. What is Libra going through right now in their love life? Libra. So if you're cross-watching, that way you know, you can cross-watch for your sign, right? Sorry, you know what to do. Libra for the next 3 days, love messages for Libra about their person. 7 of Wands, one more card, blah, blah. One more card for Libra for the next 3 days. 10 of Cups. I feel like Libra is dealing with family stuff. Like, yeah, there's someone in your family or in your environment that annoys you and you don't know how to deal with it. And it's kind of occupying your attention in the next 3 days. So you're either not really giving a lot of attention to your partner or your person. And you might be kind of drowning in it and not very focused. Another possibility is that you're drowning in fantasy about what the perfect relationship is, but you're forgetting the behavior that is required of you in order to get there. Like, you're a part of it and you need to put in the work. So if you're single and you want happy ever after, well, are you out there? Are you opening up to possibilities? Are you connecting? Are you allowing someone in? Or are you just fantasizing about it? Because hope is nothing without action. So you want to focus on what your purpose is, because some Libras out there, they want the undying, ride or die love, right? But they're behaving in a way that is like not focused, or allowing people in their life or someone in their life that treats them less than, how they're deserving. So if you want happy ever after rainbows, why are you dealing with someone who's playing you and is treating you like an option and isn't consistent and is acting like an ass? Like, you have to behave in accordance to what it is you declare you want. It's not enough to tell the universe, I want this, but then allow this, because then the universe is confused, because the energies listen to your actions, right? We manifest with our actions. It's like, if you tell me, hey, I hope you win, but you don't vote, it shows me something on how you behave in your own life, by the way, with your own manifestation. You can learn a lot about that. It's like, hope is great, but that's the initial thing that leads to manifestation. Then you need to act in accordance, okay? You can't make a purple painting by using the color red. You want purple painting, use the color purple. You want happy ever after, only allow people or someone that can give you that or expresses the same will. Now let's see Libra's person. You wish they just decide already? See, that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't need to wish for them to decide anything. You need to decide. If they're not decisive, you decide. Bye. What is it that you want? You want this? Okay. So act in accordance. Don't waste your time or energy on someone who isn't this. With all the love and respect and appreciation to you, go have fun, go do your BS, but not with me. No judgment. I know what I want. I don't want this. This yucky. Unless it's like this together, and then it's like happy love and happy sex. But with this, it's like denial. Fantasy is this, reality is this. You don't need to wait for them to decide. The reason they're not deciding is because you're giving them the power to decide whenever they want. You're empowering them, and they suck that power and enjoy it. Why are you giving them that? They're playing you. Come on, really? Let's see Libra's person. Libra's person. And I'm actually not judging people who do that. If they want to go have fun and not commit, that's their right. But if that's what you want, enjoy it. But if that's not what you want, show me Libra's person for the next 3 days. Libra's person for the next few days. Ooh, you might have something in common with the Virgo reading, because we also have for Libra's person King of Swords. He's a thinker. He's a planner. Or she. Interesting. Okay. Emperor. Same cards that keep coming up. King of Swords, Emperor, and Page of Cups. Libra, your person, let me tell you something. Your person know what they want. They're not indecisive. They're not confused. They know how they feel. They know what they want. They know what they think. If they're not telling you they want you, that's your answer. This person is a very serious person that knows how they feel and knows what they want, and they plan and they do and they act and they have balance. It's also a very masculine energy, by the way. So this is probably more so for Libra women. Or it could be for Libra men who are dealing with other men. This is a very masculine energy. When your person wants someone, they really know how to behave and how to court and how to show it. If they present to you like they don't know, they're confused, it's because they're stringing you along. This is the reading. Take it or leave it. I'm just a messenger. I want you to be happy. I do. Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio Seeker. Thank you for joining us. So this will be love reading for you and your person of interest for the next 3 days from when you're watching this. Please cast your daily free vote. And don't forget to do so tomorrow as well, because this is a long game. And we're in it to win it. This is a training, practice, and manifestation. We're doing this for me, and then you get to do it for you because you already had a trained muscle of doing a simple act of intent every day, consistently. And that's what climbing a mountain is all about, one step at a time. Scorpio. Scorpio love for the next few days. 9 of Wands. Show me Scorpio and their love for their person of interest for the next 3 days. Wow. Wow. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. 9 of Wands. Scorpio, you might be in a very committed relationship, but there's something that both of you are going through. And please stay tuned if you're single, because I'll say that too. I don't feel like there's a separation between you and your person. It's almost like both you and your person are coming up in the same reading, in the same side, meaning your person is with you. They're committed to you. They got your back. They will protect you. They are loyal to you. This is a very connected, you against the world kind of couple. This is someone you can trust through fire. This is 2 people that will walk through fire for each other and have already. You may have had a rough round together. You may have been dealing with something or are dealing with something, but you're holding on through a situation together, thick and thin, and that's beautiful. So that's for your partnered out there for the next 3 days. Now for the single or situationships, Scorpios out there, if you're still in a situationship, are you truly ready for the new earth? Okay. Show me Scorpio's person for the next 3 days. Scorpio's person of interest for the next 3 days. 6 of Swords. Hierophant. Your person needs time off, and this is for the single ones of you, right? Because I just spoke about the partnered ones who are really in it to win it and are together. Now let's take it for partners that are a little bit distant from each other, or you're not committed. Your person is taking their time to really figure out what they want, to find their inner truth, to find their guidance, and to figure out if they actually want to be with you. So they might be taking 3 days or possibly longer to really think about the future, who they want for the future. For those of you who are so give them that space. They're following their intuition and their inner wisdom, and they need that. Let them come back to you, knowing what it is they want. Okay, Scorp? And just an advice. And for those of you who are partnered, your person feels like you guys maybe need to take a break. Not like from each other, but like maybe together, maybe take a vacation, maybe renew your vows, do something symbolic for your connection. Some of you are thinking about whether or not you want children, and if this is something that can fit you and your future. And if you have children, then you're thinking about their future and where it is that you want them to grow up and how. That was a lot for 3 days. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. And thank you for casting your daily vote. Sagittarius. Wow, an hour already. Okay, we're closing on the end. We have Sag, Capi, Aqua, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. 5 more signs. Okay. So, Sagittarius, or Saggy Seekers. Love for the next few days. Saggy and their person for the next few days. So, show me Saggy in regards to their person of interest. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. Just curious. And show me Saggy's person for the next 3 days. Saggy, you're feeling generous. You're feeling knighty and heroic. You're feeling giving and proactive. Show me Saggy's person. Queen of Swords and the Magician. Saggy, I feel like you are very impressed by your person. Your person is very communicative, very bright, very smart, have really interesting ideas. They are a very unique personality, and you want to kind of prove yourself to them. You want to kind of show up and show them that you can do it with them, or that you can do it too, and that you understand, and you want to give your share to the situation. And your person is very open-minded, very creative. They have this way of words. They really know how to communicate and how to say the right thing in the right moment, in the right way. But they use it to do good. They use it to achieve balance. They use it to reach justice. They use it to help people understand different ways of thinking. This person that you're dealing with is very unique, and they really want to, they're using their creativity and their skills to really create, to lead, to teach, to inspire, and they're doing it in a very fun way also. They have this ability to also entertain. I don't know what it is they do. Maybe they lecture or maybe they teach, but they're doing it like it's different than the rest. It's not like everyone else. It's not similar. It's very unique, very specific to them. And people are really affected by them and follow them. And you're like, I think I want this, and I think I can do that too. And I think I want to follow this person, and I think I want to show them what I've got. So Saggy is feeling really like, and this is for the next 3 days, so it's kind of cool. Are any Saggies in the house that can tell me, or someone's dealing with a Saggy that can tell me if this makes sense? No? Okay. So, yep. Okay, cool. Let's move to Capricorn. Capricorn, we just had the eclipse in your sign. I don't know when you're watching this, but if you're watching this when I'm recording this, we just had the eclipse in your sign. So that's meaningful. You're shedding a lot of things that you shouldn't have in your life right now, and that's healthy. Okay, message for Capricorn for the next 3 days for love. The next 3 days for Capricorn with their person. Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is just really want to be around, which we're happy with, because King of Pentacles is a very present, very generous, very serious, very determined, full of intent type of personality. They mastered the element of earth. They're grounded with their finances, and they're grounded with their emotions. And Capricorn, you might be dealing with work and money and finances. And also, you might be dealing with wanting to make your person feel worthy, and you want them to know their value. You want them to know how much they mean to you. You want them to feel really great and good about themselves. You're very generous and giving and expressive. And some of you, your love language is by actions, not necessarily by words, but you're there. You're like, you show up, or maybe you want to give them a gift or something. Mary, I'm your favorite witch and you vote daily still. Yay, thank you. I love that. Thanks. And Emily, thank you so much for doing this reminder. And Tia, thank you too. Got it, guys. Yeah. Okay, so Capricorn, you're like, my man or my woman need to know what they're worth, and I'm going to show them. Now, if you're not in a relationship that feels like that, if you're single, then you're really focused on your money and how you present yourself, and I'm looking good and I'm feeling good. Maybe you're treating yourself to something, or maybe you are achieving some sort of financial success or achievement in your work or in your endeavors, and that feels really good. Capricorn, and show me Capricorn's person for the next 3 days. How is Capricorn's person feeling about them? What are they doing in regards to Capricorn in the next 3 days? Capricorn's person. King of Wands. Okay, so your person is also very initiative, very active in their life, very leading, know what they want, similarly to you, but just from the fire element. One more for Capricorn and their person. Ace of Swords. You're both kind of mirroring each other. Your person really knows what they want, and they are wanting to show you, wanting to tell you, wanting to express it to you. Capricorn, I feel like you might have a very meaningful, positive conversation with your person in the next 3 days that is going to kind of set the tone for your future, or for just the near future, depending on the phase that you're at. You know, it could be as simple as where we're going out to, or what we're doing next week. But if you're a partner, it can be like, what do we see for ourselves? But it's not necessarily future plans as much as it's like in relation to you and the other, like you and your person. It's like, it's just a conversation where you tell each other how much you value one another. Your person wants to tell you how much they value you. They want to tell you what you mean to them. And you want to do the same thing. If you're single, or just started talking to someone, your person is very present. Your person really knows what they want and what they're passionate about, and they're feeling passionate about you because you give out a very good impression of someone who's very well-rounded, who looks good, who takes care of themselves, who knows what they want, and your person digs it. The only element missing on the table is the element of water. I have earth, fire, and water here, so maybe you're building it towards emotion, but on the surface, you guys feel like this could be good, and you might want to give it a chance. Cool. Any Capricorns in the house can tell me if this made sense to them? All right. Thank you for casting your daily vote, Kathy. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. This is the next 3 days for you and your person of interest from whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this before August 14th, please cast your free vote today and tomorrow until we win. Gracias. Danke. Thank you. Toda. Shukran. Merci. There's many languages. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius and their person for the next 3 days. Show me Aquarius in regards to their person of interest. How is Aquarius in the next 3 days? Show me Aquarius in the next 3 days. Aww. 2 of Cups and 5 of Cups. Aquarius, you seem to be supporting your person. You might be like giving them a really good hug and being like, I'm there for you, I got you. Your person might be dealing with something emotional, or it could be you dealing with something emotional and your person is present. I like that. It's very, very sweet. There's a deepening of a connection, getting to know each other better, and expressing one's pain or expressing one's, what you're going through, and they are being really understanding and supportive and kind of show up for you emotionally. Very, very sweet energy. Okay, another aspect to it, if you're in a relationship, there might be someone who is in love with either with you or with your person, and they are very sad about you being together, but they're not trying to hurt you or doing anything. They're not trying to, ruin it for you. They're happy for you, and they're keeping their sadness to themselves. That's also a possibility. Show me Aquarius and their person. Show me their person. Your person has the Queen of Cups. Yeah, very supportive. And the Emperor. Your person is so supportive and so present and so loving and generous, and they just want to give you everything. Aquarius, this is amazing. You have someone who really loves you, who really supports you, who understands you, who wants to see into your heart. And in the next 3 days, there's a feeling of really deepening of the bond. So it doesn't matter. Cappy here, spot on, yay. So Aquarius, it doesn't matter where you're at in this connection, whether you are married or recently met. This is someone that in the next 3 days, it feels like you're making some sort of emotional breakthrough where you're getting to see just the depth of their emotion and their generosity of spirit. They're presenting generosity of spirit to you. So that's really, really great. I like that. Cool. So sometimes it's just good. If you don't resonate with it, watch your other placement. You have an aqua stallion? Cool. I have a lot of stallions in my chart and a lot of yods. I have like 3 or 4 yods. I'm not sure. I need to check again to see if it's 3 or 4, but it's like, I totally understand what it means, but I need to go deeper into the studies of it. If anyone is a badass, real experience and that knows a lot about yods and astrology, and you want to comment what it means to have 3 or 4 yods in your chart, go for it. So, Pisces. My beautiful grandfather, Max, was a Pisces. May he rest in peace. And my beautiful grandmother, Edna, is a Pisces. She's still alive, knock on wood, and she's a beautiful, beautiful human. Beautiful humans. Okay. Pisces. Message for Pisces for love for the next few days. Show me Pisces in the next few days in regards to their person. Pisces for their person of interest in the next few days. Love for Pisces for the next few days. Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. Pisces, I feel it just struck me suddenly, especially with looking at the cards. Enormous amount of love. Either that someone has for you or that you are, it's like you are overflown with, your heart space is like overflown with emotion towards someone. It's like you're seeing their soul. It's like you're entering their deepest chambers of their heart, and you're seeing their inner beauty. And you're like, it's an overwhelming amount of emotion and respect for them, for whoever this is. Wow, I'm getting emotional. It's something really, really touching. There's a divine feeling to it. It's almost like you think this person is like, either you think they're the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, or you think they are, their inner beauty is very beautiful, something very angelic about them. Keep in mind, you can always reverse the roles. Maybe someone is feeling that about you, Pisces, but I'm really feeling it coming from your own heart space. It can also denote self-love. Like because in the aftertour, you see how she's looking in the mirror, like seeing yourself for what you're worth and for who you truly are, and loving yourself unconditionally. This is unconditional love, Pisces. I don't know yet what the side of your person will bring up, but you're like, it's almost overwhelming, and it's very true. It's very real. It's not abrasive. It's not controlling. It's not control love. It's not ego love. It's not I want this person love. It's just a genuine heart space connection. Thank you, Divine Angel. Appreciate it. Okay, show me Pisces person. Pisces person of interest in the next 3 days. This is beautiful, Pisces. Show me Pisces. Also, the divine wants to show you how beautiful you are. They're like allowing you to see yourself through someone else's eyes, maybe. Maybe you have an opportunity to see your own beauty through your person's eyes or through someone else's eyes. It's like, this is very spiritual love and tangible 3D love. So very nice. I love this. Show me Pisces person for the next 3 days. Pisces person of interest for the next few days. How is Pisces person feeling towards Pisces, or what are they doing? 3 of Wands. They hear it. They feel it. Show me one more. Pisces person in the next few days. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. So I want you to see the imagery. This is your side. This is their side, right? You see this dove coming out of the cup? That's the flow of love that you're feeling, that you're sending them with your energy almost. And it's almost, you see this, it's almost like your person is receiving it. They're feeling it. It's like, your energy of this love is like, it's coming to them, and they're just like, they feel it. And it creates a lot of joy to them. Your person in the next 3 days might feel really good about themselves and really great and just have a lot of fun. And it might be literally a result of the love that you're sending them. This is very, very sweet. This is very magical. Now, it is also very connected and very communicative. So there's a lot of fun connection possible between you and them in the next 3 days, and like very positive conversations or very positive interaction. You might be celebrating something if you're together. You might be celebrating some sort of an achievement. Just one more clarification for Pisces and their person for the next few days, please. 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is you, Pisces, because of the Pentacles here. I think this might be overwhelming to you, and you're afraid of it, and you're trying to hold on to what you know somehow. So there's some fear involved in here. This is 4 of Pentacles holds on to what they know out of fear, and it can lead to 5 of Pentacles. The next step after 4 of Pentacles, if you behave from a place that is threatened and scared, 5 of Pentacles is a place of loss, of no going back from. So be very in tune. Okay, you're sending love and you're feeling love, but be cautious with your actions so they are not kind of blocking something very real and very good and might sabotage it. Okay, this is a card of sabotage. So a caution note. But other than that, really beautiful energy. Oh, everybody's coming here saying that they're voting. Thank you. So thank you, Pisces, for casting your daily vote. Link is below. And please do so every day. Put a sticky note. Have an alarm. It's fun. It's a journey. We're doing this together, and I'm giving so much extra content. So okay. I feel like after this, I'm going to sleep for a month. Like after this competition ends. Into the light. Thank you so much for the 444. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Thank you, Lana. We already did Scorpio, so you can scroll back. Macarena. We already did Scorpio, so you can just rewatch this after the live ends, or go back with the thingy. Okay. And if anyone wants to timestamp this, it will be great. Okay, last but not least, Ophiuchus. Love for Ophiuchus for the next 3 days. Of course, Ophiuchus gets judgment. Ophiuchus is always somehow in a judgment energy of resurrection and awareness, and like, that is so cool. So, Ophiuchus, you are realizing something very deeply in the next 3 days in regards to your person. And it's a call to action, and you know what you need to do, and you know what you want to do. The Magician. One more card for Ophiuchus for love for the next few days. One more. And Two of Swords. This is very interesting. Ophiuchus, your spirit is shouting at you to say something, do something, express something that you know deeply in your heart is true. But this is blocking you. And this is your psychology and your fears and your childhood and your denial. You're denying your own spirit knowing. It's like something is really screaming at you strongly from the gut instinct, and you're like, no, it can't be, or I'm not feeling it, or it's not true, or some strong sense of denial. This for the next 3 days. And this advises you to break through it and do the work and break through the mechanism and the black box that is holding you back from living in accordance to what it is that you know when it comes to your love life. Show me your person. Show me your Ophiuchus person of interest for the next 3 days. Show me your Ophiuchus person of interest. Your person has the Chariot. One more card for a Ophiuchus person for the next 3 days. Page of Pentacles. One more card. Queen of Cups. Okay. You're both kind of mirroring each other in the way of you want to do an action. You want to move towards each other. You want to express what it is you feel very strongly, but you're holding yourself back from emotion because of emotional and seemingly allegedly practical reasons. From Kenya. Nice. Cool. Hey, S. Salva from Kenya. Anyway, Ophiuchus' person. Your person is feeling a lot towards you, and they're thinking a lot about you, and they want to move towards you, at least in the next 3 days, but they're kind of avoiding doing that and keeping themselves busy with their work and with their feels. They want to reach out, they want to contact, they want to express, but it's like, should I not? Let's think about it more. Is it the right thing? Is this the right text? Is this the right words? Am I feeling what I'm feeling? It's like, it's almost like Mercury retrograding in Cancer is still very affecting them somehow. I'm intuitively picking up that Ophiuchus, you might want to do the reach out or the communication, because for you it will also mean a breakthrough with a psychological thing that is holding you back, and it might be the thing that you need in order to break free of it. but both of you want to do something together, approach each other, connect with each other, take it to the next level, but both of you are like hesitant. Now this for the next 3 days, take it as it resonates. Okay, guys, that was cool. Thank you. And thank you, Fucus, for casting your daily vote. Anytime you're watching this before August 14th, if the link is below, it's relevant. And your reciprocation, if you've enjoyed this reading, if this helped you, if you've watched it, then putting your free vote will be a wonderful way of reciprocating. So thank you. I appreciate you. If you're new, subscribe to my channel, press the bell button, join the Existential Shift. It's fun here. If you want a deeper, more extensive look into the dynamic between you and your person of interest for this entire month, the extendeds on Vimeo and our Patreon are by the sign. Check them out if you want to. Okay? Divine Angel, I deserve more than a day of rest after this. It's 72 days of generating votes in total to win. So 72 days, by the way, in Kabbalah, it's the number of names to God. So I find it very, very symbolic. We had 39 days of voting daily for the first part of the competition. And now for the finals, it's a total of 33 days. 11 days for the quarterfinals, 11 days for the semifinals, and 11 days for the finals. And each time they put me in a new group and the voting restarts. So every time on the first day, we got to give it our all and then continue even faster every day. Because when we are number one, other girls, obviously, we're competing against winners and we do not disrespect our competition, and all of them are awesome and I honor them. So obviously they put up a fight to pass. It only generates more will in them when they see someone else's first. That's why don't ever take being first for granted. And that's a lesson for life. You got to keep up the good work. If you're doing a good work and you achieve results, that's when you need to continue. You can take, of course, rest and celebrations and know how to work with the energy to give yourself a break, but never take it for granted. Never take your success for granted. Never take competition for granted. I don't know who said that, possibly Bruce Lee, but he may have quoted someone else. Know yourself, but not know thy enemy. In 100 battles, you will win half. Know your enemy, but not know yourself. In 100 battles, you'll win half. Not know yourself, not know your enemy. In 100 battles, you will lose them all. Know yourself and know your enemy. In 100 battles, you will never lose. And that goes to everything in life. Think from the other person's shoes. Never take what they'll do next for granted. So always give it your best. And with respect, when you disrespect your competition, you lose because they'll surprise you. But when you respect them and honor them and know that they are winners in their own rights, that's when you're encouraged to give it even more, right? So if you see me below number one, get me there. If you see me number one, maintain us there. And learn about the process of manifestation and of success, because I'm here to teach you to be winners and successful in your own endeavors and in your own dreams. I'm not teaching people to be here martyrs and doormats and whatever. That's not living best life. That's not spiritual. You're here in the spiritual school to expand and to be your best self and to reach your dreams and your potentials. If there's a dream inside your heart, that's your destiny. So go full on. And acts of intent are manifestation. Think, wish, do, extend, plan the construct, but then actually build it. Don't tell me you hope that I win if you don't vote. I don't want to hear it. I will ask you, did you vote? And this won't be just a challenge for this. This will be me challenging you as my seeker. Because I want to know that in your own life, you're not just hopeful for your success, you reach it. You work for it. It's not about working hard, it's about working smart, but it's still about working and enjoying it. This is us training the muscle of greatness. Press that button. once a day, every day. Do it with love. Tell me, comment how you imagine me on the cover. What is the theme, what I'm wearing, how I look like. See Maxim Magazine 2020 Morgaine, The Existential Shift. See it, write it, comment it. I want to know what you imagine. This is so fun for me. Every time I read what is your vision for the cover, it's like, it gives me the chills and it excites me. It's so much fun. And tell me that you vote. Tell me every day. Come back every day to one of my videos. Be like, voted today, and I want to comment and give you a shout out and a thank you. It doesn't bother me. I enjoy seeing it. You can even comment just V. Just let me know. And I do stories here on my YouTube. If you have the app on your phone, just like there's stories on Instagram, and I do that too over there. But I do stories, and then if you comment on one of my stories that you voted, I'll be able to give you a story with a shout out, mentioning your name. But for that, you need to comment specifically on my video, on my story on YouTube. Okay, guys? So see, Salva, you're telling me that I'm number one now. Yeah, I am. Yesterday I was number one, but then someone else took number one, and then I took number one. You see? So just because I'm number one now doesn't mean you need to take your foot off the gas. Go full strength every day. And full strength is like what? Pressing a button. It's literally easier than a text, guys. Let's admit it. I'm not really asking a lot. But the intent matters, and the fact that you show up every day is meaningful. So thank you. You rock. You're with me all the way. Thank you, Emily. And I loved what you commented on my Tarot Masterclass. You enjoyed the full class and the introduction to the court card. I'm sorry, not the court card. The introduction to the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana was very special, and the court cards were very special in my class. It's 90 classes if you're not familiar. If you're a Tarochi, whether you're a beginner or professional, or just a shaman that wants to go through a spiritual journey, check out Tarot Masterclass. It's 90 pre-recorded classes. Every tarot card gets its own class, and there's extra classes of the interaction between the cards and other aspects of the cards, and I incorporate their numerology, astrology, Greek mythology, Kabbalah, wherever it's applicable in the cards and in the classes. It's really magical, and I give homework. It's special. And you don't have to take all the classes. You can also just rent or purchase singular classes if you just had a spread and you want to know what I think about the cards that came out in your spread. It's like $2 to rent, $7 to buy. But obviously, if you want to learn tarot, I recommend the entire class. Completely up to you. I made it as a library, like an Akashic Records, and you choose your path and how you want to go about it. But if you take the entire class, go chronologically. I deeply recommend that. And to my patrons, thank you so much for your amazing support and for showing up for me regularly. If you're not familiar, all the extendeds plus extra content, all the karmic shift and liberation for the decade, for 2020s, and lunar love readings and daily messages from the runes are on Patreon. It's a monthly membership that is very worth the while. I made it really low price, and it includes all the content for unlimited streaming for this month and past months. So check it out. It might be worth it if you like my extendeds, if you purchase my content, then check out Patreon. It might be worth the while for you. And also, join our community. The more it grows, the more I become more personal there. So check it out. Okay, guys. I'm picking up on giving one last message for the collective. Love message for the collective. What does the collective go through? What is the collective going through with their love life right now as a spiritual collective? Two of Pentacles. The Lovers, massive crossroad between the past and the future, between karma and soul connection, and the Magician. The collective, when it comes to your love life, we are now manifesting our person, our one and only. We're going from being in a state of dilemma and not sure what it is we want, and avoidance, and in and out, and not sure where our path is, to making a choice of love path, of the path of love, because that is the path that leads us to manifesting our dreams and our goals. And vice versa, when you walk the path of your dreams and your goals, you also put yourself in the path of the heart. It goes together. And a lot of people are really tapping into their superpowers of the elements, of their mind, heart, body, and spirit to generate, their life's purpose and their soul mission. And they want to connect with, a lot of people want to connect with their person in order to achieve this life mission. It's beautiful. It's a journey. For some of you, it will take a day. For some of you, it will take 2 years. For some of you, it will take 6 weeks. I'm saying timings that come up from the cards, but it's really not. It will vary between different people, depending on your journey. So take it as it resonates, but people are really tapping into their magician, into their path of the spiritual warrior. I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud of my seekers. I'm very proud of everyone who's here, who's showing up and is voting and is just going through the journey and watches my videos and purchase the content. Thank you. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, The Existential Shift. Stay true. Stay magic. I love you. And thank you for voting.